Okay, good morning everybody. It is Tuesday morning, 9:29, right? Oh, it's almost October. Okay, so today I'm going to teach you a trick. It's a cool trick. It has to do with a thing called Pascal's triangle. So this French guy named Rene Pascal came up with this cool thing called the Pascal's triangle that help us do problems like this, and it will help us do problems like this instead of trying to do it the long way. Well, so what do we mean by the long way? Well, we could take a plus b times a plus b times a plus b. Okay, we could. And then we could start multiplying this times this times this. A squared plus an ab, this times this, another ab plus a b squared. You can add those two. Again, a squared plus a 2ab plus a b squared. And then you can multiply times this a plus b, and then it'll work. But it's just doing it the long way, and I have a much faster way to do it. And the same thing with this one. That's like a plus b times a plus b times a plus b times a plus b plus a plus b, okay? So, is there a faster way? Well, sure. This would have some a cubed, wouldn't it? Plus, believe it or not, 3 of the a squared b's plus 3 ab squareds plus, believe it or not, ab cubed. That would be the answer, but there's got to be a better way. So there's this thing called Pascal's triangle, okay? Slide this up. Get a separate sheet of paper, and it says, how about using Pascal's triangle? So in your interactive notebook, which I'm sure everybody was going to grab, let's write down Pascal's triangle. Start with 1 at the very top. Now we're going to make a triangle, and that's row 0. Okay, that's called row 0, and I'll come back to that. Then we're going to go another 1, 1. That's row 1. Okay, row 3 is going to be a 1, 2, 1. Now from here you have to know how to make it. So the triangle is always going to have 1s on the outside. And there's a reason for that, okay? So we're going to go 1, and then the way we make the triangle is we add. We add these two numbers. 1 plus 2 is 3. We add these two numbers. 2 plus 1 is 3, and then a 1. Well, if you take a look at what I have way up here on the third row, I really have a 1a cubed, a 3a squared b, a 3ab squared, and a 1b cubed. Now let me keep going so you get the idea, okay? Let's make row 4 of Pascal's triangle. So I'm going to go 1 on the outside, always. 1 plus 3 is 4. 3 plus 3 is 6. 3 plus 1 is 4, and then a 1. Row 5. Row 5 would have a 1 on the outside. 1 plus 4 is 5. 4 plus 6 is 10. 6 plus 4 is 10. And 4 plus 1 is 5, and finally a 1. And it keeps going, of course. You can make row 6, row 7, row 8, but this is all we really need, okay? This is row 0, row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4, row 5. And if you want to make more rows, you can. So how does this work? Well, let's go down and do example 4 using Pascal's triangle. Okay, so I'm going to go to my examples, and I want to simplify a plus b to the 4th. Okay, so here's how it works. So first of all, we're going to use Pascal's triangle, and we're going to go to the fourth row. The 4th row because it's to the 4th power. Okay, so here's my 4th row right there. So I'm going to go to the 4th row because of to the 4th power. I'm going to then go and put these numbers down. 1, but I'm going to leave spaces. I'll leave spaces because I need to put some things inside. 4, 6, 4, 1. Okay? I'm also going to go and multiply, in a sense, a times a times a times a. So I know I'm going to have an a to the fourth. I'll also have in here an a to the third. I'll also have an a to the second. I'll also have an a to the 1, and then no a's. I know when I multiply all this out, I will have a b times b times b times b. So I'll have a 1 b to the fourth on the end, because the b times b would be on the end. I'll have some b to the third. I'll have some b to the second. I'll have a b to the 1, and I'll have no b's. Now, what I've created is a polynomial with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 terms. So I'll just go plus, 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 plus. So this is, if you were to multiply all this out, this is the answer too. This is the answer. If you were to take a plus b times a plus b times a plus b times a plus b, because I've got to the fourth power, so I want 1, 2, 3, 4, multiplying itself 4 times. And if I went that times that, that times that, that times that, that times that, then that times that, that times that, that times that, that times that, then, you know, if I keep multiplying, multiplying, multiply, multiply, this is the answer you'll get. So much faster, and it's not messy. Okay? So let's go back to this one. Okay? Let's go back to this one. Row 3. Okay, so there's row 3. I'm going to go a 1. I'm going to go a 3, and a 1. All right, let me go ahead and put this so you guys can see this better. It's not messing me up. You should just see this. Okay, there we are. All right, there I'm at row 3. You can see that. So I'm going to use the third row of Pascal's triangle, third row because of to the third power. I'm going to use 1, 3, 3, 1. I know when I multiply it out, I'm going to go a times a times a. I'll have to have an a cubed. I'll have an a squared. I'll have an a to the 1 and no a's. Just see the progression? 3, 2, 1, none. And I'll have a b times b times b, so I'll have a b to the third back here. I'll have a b to the second here. I'll have a b to the 1, and then no b's. And if I were to separate these by plus signs, this is the answer, which I got by doing it the long way. So much faster with Pascal's triangle. Okay, so what if it's not just a's and b's? Okay, so let me go and we'll turn the page. Okay, we'll do another problem, okay? I thought I had another page. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's my other one, okay? So, what if I want to simplify this? Instead of a's and b's, it's 2x plus 3, okay? So, I'll do it the same way, but in this case, I'm going to let 2x be my a, and let 3 be the b. So I'm going to go back and do what I just did with example 4, and I'll use a's and b's, and then after I'm done using a's and b's, I'll put back in 2x and 3. So let's start. Let's do this. So to do this, I want to use Pascal's triangle. I really do. I want to use Pascal's triangle. I want row 4 because of the fourth power. So I'm going to start with these numbers. I'm going to start with 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. I'm going to use a's and b's to start off with. So I'm really going to do my a plus b to the fourth power. So I'll, like we just did, we'll have an a to the fourth, a to the third, a to the second, a, and then no a's. And then back here we'll do our b's. We'll go b to the fourth, b to the third, b to the 2, b to the 1, no b's, okay? And we'll go plus, 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 okay? Now we just did that, right? We did that in example 2. We got the same answer. But this one's not about a's and b's. It's really about 2x plus 3. So we're going to let the a's be 2x. So I'm going to put 2x here. I'm going to put a 2x here for a. I'm going to put a 2x here for a. I'm going to put a 2x here for a. And none there. Okay. And then for the b's, I'm going to put a 3 here. I'm going to put a 3 here, a 3 here, and a 3 here. Because instead of a's and b's, it's 2x and 3. So I'll put the 2x in for all of the a's, and I'll put the 3 in for all of the b's, okay? Honestly, this is the fastest way to do it once you get the hang of this, okay? So, if I put in 1, and a is really 2x to the 4th power. So instead, I just wrote 2x in the place of a's, 4, and then a, which is my 2x to the 3rd power. But now I've got a b, and we said b is 3. Okay, it looks it's getting kind of messy, but we'll fix it. We'll simplify it all. And then I'll have a 6, and we said that a was 2x. And we said the b was 3. A is 2x, and b is 3. And finally, we said b was 3 to the 4th power. Okay, now, this is technically the correct answer, but it's a mess. This is technically the correct answer, but what a mess. So, let's see. I know that 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 is 16. X to the 4th times 1 is just 16. Plus 4. Here's my 4 from Pascal's triangle. 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. X to the 3rd times 3. Okay. Plus 6. 2 times 2 is 4. And then 3 times 3 is 9. Oh, I forgot my x squared in there. X squared, my bad. X squared. Plus 4 times 2x, and then 3 times 3 times 3 is 27, plus 1 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 is 81. Okay, now we're almost there. We really are. We're super close. I have my calculator handy because I'm going to need to multiply big numbers. So, answer 16x to the 4th plus, well, 4. Ready? What is 4 times 8 times 3? 96. X cubed. Plus, what is 6 times 4 times 9? I don't know. 6 times 4 times 9, 216. Plus 216x squared. Plus, what is 4 times 2 times 27, 216. X plus 1 times 81 is 81. That is the answer. If you did it the long way, you'd have to go 2x plus 3 times another 2x plus 3 times another 2x plus 3 times another 2x plus 3, and you'd have to multiply, and it's just a mess. This is so much faster. It seems like it's pretty long and tedious, but doing it the other way is so much longer. Okay, so that's what I have. We'll go over it in our Zoom meeting on Thursday, and for 4th period, we'll go over it today in Zoom. Okay.